Hello, sunshine. I hope you guys are well today. This is Darcy, and you are watching Misadventures with Mixed Media. Thank you for joining me today. All right, today the hope is that we will finish this book. Had a little few issues with it, so I'll show you what I've done so far. What happened was I had the wrong setting on this, and I had it pushed all the way up and did 3/16 holes in my side instead of 1/8. And I don't have eyelets for 3/16, and I didn't know the secret about using scissors to make the hole bigger. I saw Shell do that. So I cut out the spine and put in a new spine. But when I did that, it's just a piece of the Cheez-It box, which I covered. I put my 4 strings on and then put the mailing tape on each side, and then I glued on a piece of fabric at each end so that the strings don't break the it's actually canvas fabric, so this from like a canvas bag, so that the strings don't break down into the the cardboard, so it'll last a little bit longer. And then this is a piece of mixed media paper that I had painted black at some point, so it almost feels like a leathery feel, but it's not. It's just painted paper. And then I double stitched here and here because it got messed up, so I did messy stitch, did a little bit of stitching on the back, stitched the edge here, stitched the edge here, and did more stitching on the front. I did less on the back because it doesn't show as much, so I just kind of like made it like it was kind of going back a little bit. So now this is on the front, which is what I would have preferred, but the way, so originally this was going to be the front. I don't know if you remember that, but it wouldn't fold that way because I cut these a little bit long, so it only folded this way, and I just kept them as the outside after I put the new spine on, because I had already varnished this. So I put a clear coat of varnish on here to protect the papers, and these papers shouldn't be going anywhere between the stitching and the I think I had done an extra coat of gel medium too, and then the varnish. Which varnish? Where's my varnish? Oh, if I knew where it was, I would show you. It's just some craft varnish that I had from a long time ago. From when? Oh, here it is. It's just Anita's water cleanup polyurethane. That's what I used. I only did one coat because I don't need it to last 100 years, just until she's done using it in her wallet. So yeah, it looks pretty bad in some places. The stitching got really messed up, but you know what, we're gonna pretend like we did that on purpose. So, and then I glued down the edges of the stitching so they don't come out, hopefully, fingers crossed. So now I'm to the point where I need to do a closure. Oh, here it is. So hopefully this will work. I have this as an option. I've got this as an option, and I've got this, not this. The one that's a necklace that's stretchy. This is an option. I think I'd have to double this up a few times for it to do it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So we have, I think I'm going to go with the brushed nickel ones here. Alright, does it have instructions? A 2-part hardware used to attach objects. Oh, that's helpful. How wide of a hole should I use? That's what I need to know. Is it 1/8 inch going to be too big? Or I think it might work actually. Alright, ruler. Might as well use my new one. Let's see. How big was this? Which side do I want here? Okay. So it's almost 7. So we want about around the 3.5 space. And I want to do it just inside. So I'm doing it right. We're on the 1/8 this time. Let's do it right. There we go. And I guess we would put a little screw up through there. I don't have brushed nickel. I have silver, or I have black or pink. Screw that on really good. Okay, now we have a little doorknob. Now I just have to make sure I get this in the right place too. So I want that to be, oh, and this, my magnet came off of my glue, ended up on there, and so those little silver eyelets, they just stay right there, and if I need a silver one, they're easy to find. Okay. That one is there, so let's just come straight down. Well, can't come straight down, but we're gonna really hope that we get it in the right place here. Fingers crossed. Oh, I still need that. Move that forward to set an eyelet, and we may end up using the silver eyelet because I don't know what happened to my, I usually have them sitting right here. But do you think they are? No. They have disappeared on me. They're not metal like this one. Okay. So I want this part to go on the outside. Well, it doesn't, it's not that thick, it won't matter. And, well, come on. This little thing that sticks out on the top is supposed to go into the eyelet here. There we go. And press down. So we have that side, and it doesn't look horrible. I'm not gonna hurl it. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to fit that through, am I? Guess what? We're using this. Alright, if I can double this, I think it will help. If I can figure out how to get it through there. Okay, now let's get the other part through there. Might even have to triple it, we'll see. Why would you triple it? Well, here's what we'll do. We will. So think. I'm trying to think of what side I want that on. If I want it on, I think I was thinking about having it on that side. Or, oh man. Look, it hang in the middle if it's, alright. I can figure this out. Truly, truly I can. Alright. That's too tight. There, that should be good. If it's a little bit, if I end up a little bit looser than that, it's okay too. Oops. Let's see. Let's try going through here again. Nope, the knot doesn't want to go through. There it goes. Now, here's the problem. Now this is too long unless, no, it won't. Unless I put the doorknob on there, which is one thing I thought about doing. So, now that I've done all that and have it really nice and tight, I need to, yeah, I've never done this kind of a closure before. Can you tell? You can? A little bit tighter. So I've got it all in here, wonky tonky, honky tonky wonky. Not right sure how, but just kind of pulling it so that this one gets longer. I think it's still too long. Yes, it is, definitely. Well, now I've got it untwisted, so now it will. Now it's a little too tight, but that's all right. By the time I tie this, oh, now it's going to be too loose. Oh, you know what? It might be all right. Yeah, that'll hold it closed. Okay. Put another knot in there, or two. So I'm just knotting this up. All right, I went from back to front. And I just want to make sure that knot is big enough that it's not going through. And that it's not going to get too tighter or looser. Now I can cut that off. Here we go. Now we have our closure. I don't need it to hold it tight, I just needed to hold it closed. Because I'm thinking that I made it purse size so that she could throw it in her purse. Alright, now a couple things I want to do. I think I wanted to make some tabs. So what I think I'm going to do is just make some little polka dot ribbon tabs just on some places. So I would want it to be a little shorter than that. Why is that sticky? Ew, I'm gonna have to cut that bit off. Yeah, that'll work. So, ew, why is it sticky? Oh, it had tape on it for probably a long time. Alright, so let me cut one that's not sticky and make sure it's the right size. And then I'll put them on each of the folders so that they're easy to find, basically. That's basically all I wanted to do. Not that the front one won't be easy to find. Really? A little longer than they... Oh, they stick out just a tiny bit. That's kind of cute. Okay. Two, 3, you know, our precise measuring, 4. And I might need more because I think I've got some like pockets in here that are, alright, second one can go here though. I'm going to make sure they stick out about the same distance though. There we go. That seems about right. Whoops. You know, using our precise measuring. I mean, if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. It's not the end of the world either. So 1, 2. And that pocket's right there. So this is not a gusset pocket, but it's the kind of pocket, it's a little wider of a pocket. So if she wants to tuck anything in there, she might want to cover it. That's the center. This is, I'll just put them on here. Alright, 3, so 1, 2, right about there. We're going to cover up our thing a little bit, unless I do them down here. Ooh, I could do that. Then I won't cover up anything. So 1, 2, 3, right about there. Right above my thumb hole, I guess. I'll do that way since the thumb hole side won't really show. I mean, the inside of the pocket won't show. Guess what? I went a little too far low. Too low. This one's gonna have 2 staples. It's alright. Maybe we'll find a heart or something to cover it. We'll see. It's not over till I say it's over. But I probably won't sing. Is that about 1, 2, 3, 4? That's about the same distance there. Covering my flower a little bit, so come out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Covering that pocket a little bit too, but I'm okay with that. That's just it's not a bug. It's just from where I cut my holes. There we go. So now that one's a little bit wider than I would want, but we have tabs for each of our signatures. Yay! I like polka dots. I don't think she doesn't hate polka dots. I don't see. Okay. So now what? Anything else that I wanted to do? Oh, let me see if there's any white pages. So this is kind of going to be a flip through and make sure there's no like plain white. So some of the collage page, I just did a tag, and there's not really lace or anything in here because she's not really a lace and trims kind of gal. Let's see. This I printed. This was from a paper pack, digital pack I got from Digital Curio on Etsy. Some vintage graph paper, some avocado dyed paper, just some white paper. And then in the middle, I made little pockets just to kind of hide the ties. But it's still a flow journal, and everything but the middle she can take out, move around. And I will let her know that they would need, if she wants more pages, she can let me know. Just needs to remind me they're 7 by 7. And this was the other side. This is also from Digital Curio. Some tea-dyed paper, some line paper, some, what was this? I think this was tea with some brown in it, maybe? I don't know. I did something to make it a little darker. Alright, that's really white. I got new stencils, so you know I have to play with them. And I have to make a loud noise apparently just to get them out. Sorry about that. Alright, there's 2 packs here. These little ones, I'm going to use these. Oh my goodness, how much packaging can one thing have? Got these on Amazon. Did you see the packaging? I can't remember who sold it. But there's 32 piece. Sorry, it's made in China, so if you're against China stuff right now, I guess you won't be buying that. I just want one of these. Does it show me the front? Usually they have a number on it so I can tell the front from the back, but I think that's the front. So I just want, use my pink and my pink. This would be better with a brush, but and I just kind of want to go out lighter and I don't want to have big circles like that. Okay. There we go. I'm pouncing because if I rub, I'm going to ruin this faster, so there we go. So I must have had white on the other side as well. Yeah, we'll do that over here too. Yeah, I thought these would be fun for putting on a page like that. So you could still write on the page, but it adds some color and some fun. So that was our first. Let's do a different one. I kind of want it to be circular. I like that one though. That will work. we go. I like that. Where's the other side? Do it over here too. And this is Memento Rosebud Fade Resistant Dye Ink. The little dewdrops. I like the dewdrops. They're nice for when you're trying to get just a little bit of ink on a stamp. But I have decided I prefer stencils to stamps. I feel like I have a little bit more control, I guess would be why. Alright, so yeah, that, and then I just printed these, and then I had some backgrounds that I had made and scanned. So I mean, that just looks pink, but it was actually a, oh, what did I use? I think I used food coloring. So there's little lines in it. So a little tag, and then I so this cover, well, if you saw the first video in the series, you saw me make this cover. Some inks and some paints and some stamps. And then this one has collage and some stamps, and then the butterfly, a little pocket in here, and the other tag from the collage paper on the cover, and then some Tim Holtz paper, which is just, and then this is food coloring actually, because I was trying to make a burgundy, but it didn't quite. If you can, I don't know if you can see the edges or more burgundy, but that's it. So that I made that with the, I don't know how you, I did it so it would, she could fit more stuff in there if she wanted to. So then we have this little envelope, which she could open up and journal on some coffee dyed paper. I think it's coffee, and then just a plain tag that could be journaled on the back. She could even like write what's in, like if she wanted to like keep a tally of what she's spending and keep her cash in there or something for certain things, she could. Let's see. This is, I know it looks plain, but it's not. It's kind of a bluish and it has little pink lines on it. But I still might do a little something to it. Maybe. Just a little. What's in the other one? Oh, what's in this one? I also got this one because I'm going to be doing, this is actually cookie stencils. It has those 6 in there. Because I'm going to be doing a farmhouse journal, so I wanted kind of a game. Alright, let's look at these stencils real quick. There's, let's see. Should have been showing these to you. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, I like that one. I do the cover. There it is. Down from this corner, but not all the way. Just there we go. Down in the corner. Got a little bit messy, but. Little butterfly paper, that's from Digital Curio as well. More of that food coloring dyed paper. Just really light on that one. And this was also from Digital Curio. I did it on, oh, what's this paper is from a vintage cardstock pack. But I just made that the pocket. That's the center, hides the tag. And I glued it so that it's not going to go up and down because I didn't want the, I wanted it to keep covering where it's tied. That's all. That's all there was to that. Alright. Out of the butterflies, more vintage ledger paper, more of that dyed paper. I can't remember what colors I was using for that. I don't remember. And then this is another tag that I made. This is, oh shoot, I forget what this paper is. Dot Inspiration, I think. And then that is the other background that I had scanned that I had painted with acrylics. And then I just stuck that in there just for color, basically. She can write on it, journal on it. And there's a little rose there, and then this on the front of here. And then we have a pocket and another butterfly polka dot with, see, now you can see a little bit more the dyeing that was on the back of that. And some more of that, and flower, and I can't remember which, this was from a pack that was from Tuesday morning, but I can't remember what it was called. She has a dog similar to that, and she has a cat similar to this, so that's why those are in there. I might make a duck one and add it in. They have baby ducks right now. And, okay, wow, that came out, so we will, I don't know what happened there. Oh, I think I want to move it this way anyway. So now you can see how easy or difficult it is, depending on how tight this is. Let's see, where's the other side? Here it is. So yeah, once I get a corner in, I can usually pull it the rest of the way through. So they don't come out real easy, fortunately, but you can move the pages around, which is a nice, I like the versatility of a flow journal. That's also Digital Curio, which was similar, and there's my middle pocket. And then I turn that down so you'd see both of those flowers. The other side of that. The other side of that page I made into a pocket, and that's medieval something from, oh man, I got a bunch on sale from, was that the Dots Inspiration too? I think it might be. No, or something, I can't remember. I should look them up, and that's just another one of those. This is just a plain tag with the back. Brighten My Day was part of that paper there. Little butterfly on the back that wants to come off. Let's go ahead and glue him down. I added just a little bit to the back of each signature as well. Just, I mean, I'm glad I did, because I mean, they're right next to another one, so it's kind of, you know, you get that butterfly there, so I like that. And then this was fabric that I glued onto a piece of cardstock and made this little pocket. And then there's, this piece of paper goes all the way through, so there's a pocket on each side. Some lined paper, some graph paper. I want to do something with that, don't I? What do I want to do? What else is in here? Clouds. Because you can never have too much of that. I think I'll use that one. No, seriously, you can never have too much of that. I love myself a damask. Just a little bit to add some color. A little bit more color here. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to do it like this if I can. Let's see, can I get in the middle there? What do we do? Not bad. Of course, if she changes it, that won't matter. And well, this is just a little envelope. Also hiding the middle signature there. Color. Whoops, got some there. Oh well, it's just more color. Little tuck spot there. And the other side of that pocket, and I just thought those frogs were fun. Tuck spot there. And the back of that one has a little butterfly, and that's the inside cover. And I just have one more thing I need to do to make this complete, besides get pink. Look at that, I got pink on there. Kind of makes me want to get them all. Really? That shouldn't be hard. Come on, there we go. Because I tried to sew across here and I had to hand crank it, but the thread didn't go through and I did. So I want to cover that somehow. So what I think I'm going to do is just make a dangle that kind of comes over it, is what I think I'm gonna do. So I've not done a dangle before, and I've not done, like I said, she doesn't really like, yes, I don't know. I did grab some, let's see. Oh, I did find, where did that go? I might even just put a button on it. Let's, if I can find where it went. I had, or there's just, no, I wanted to do a little dangle. I know why too. I remember. But I can't find my charms. That's the problem. I can use that. Oh, I was going to add that. My mom made that. And let's see, what else was I thinking about doing? I will use this, I think. Oh, here's the button. Those are the buttons that I found for hers. So this is kind of, is this elasticy? So I could have even done a clear one. But my cousin sent me this little Tree of Life one, so that works for me. And I got this little, just a box, which has extra space in the bottom with all your tools, because I did not, I think all I had was one of these, I think. What I needed was one of these, but do you think Joanne sold just one of those? No. Alright. Well, ideally, I will be adding 2 little angels to this as soon as I find my charms. Just don't know what I did with them. So, let's see. Those don't really go. This, I think I want to do, how? I'm going to have to go, I want a smaller chain. And I think I'm going to have it go like that. And I'm going to have to, oh my goodness. How do people do this? I need to open this one up a little bit. Where's the open? Is this it? There it is. Can you see that? I'm opening that so that I can put this in here. And then I need to close it back up. That's why I tried to choose a bigger. Also, probably could have used a different kind of, I don't know. Alright, I think I've got that closed well. I don't see a space there now, so that should be good. So I did it like this so that I'd have 2 things to hang off from where I put that, which is gonna go, I gotta put a little hole there. Well, I have a little hole there, but I'm not exactly sure the best way. I'll have to think about that. But it's just this is bugging me. I don't know what to do about that. Don't know. Maybe butterfly. I don't know. Any suggestions? Because this is my last video on this, so I don't know. Alright, let's. Alright, the angels are going to come off of probably these 2 here, but I also want to. Oh, we could do this. That has to go that way. Let's figure out this on this one down here. This is why having two of these is helpful. Hold on. Can I hold it with this one? Oh, can I? Can I hold it with this one? Hold it with that one. And pull it with that one. And keep holding it with that one. And then put it back together again. Together again. I'm so off key with this song. Do 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 do. I need to bring that together and flatten it, I think. I don't know about jewelry making. Just, you know, hoping it's gonna stay on. Probably could have done that. Alright. This is actually, my mom had started making earrings. My mom passed away in 2011. And in 2010, she started making jewelry. So I have her stuff. Alright, so that dangles way down, which is fine. Oh, see, alright, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna go look for my charms. Found my charms. Alright, I'm sure that I have angels in here. Is that a bunny angel? Alright, or a bunny butterfly. Those work. Those are the Christmas ones. Alright. There's usually duplicates in here. Guess I could have looked for the angels before I... Oh, we can put a music one on there too, maybe. Ooh, a rose. A rose key. That's cute. There's another tree. Her dad plays guitar. Put a music one on there. The angels are for a purpose. Angels watching over me. That's not what I want though. Even two wings would work. I can find a second one. Butterfly. Oh, come on. This is taking far too long. Beautiful dragonfly. Feather. Leaf. If I can't find two angels, I'll do two hearts. Fish. Heart. Dolphin. Mickey Mouse key. Crown. Patriotic. Another heart. Turtle. Dragonfly. I got these on Amazon, by the way. I think this is actually 2 packs of 100, or it could be a pack of 100 and a pack of 150. It's hard to say. Really hard to say. And I could have sworn there were angels in here. Could have sworn it. Ooh, air balloon. That's cute. There's another. Is that what that? Those ones are different. There's one. Oh, it's a cupid anyway. It's not what I wanted. I should be paying attention. Heart my dog. To ones that might be good for B. Oh, they've connected the 2 elephants. Whoops. Yeah, I'll pick that up in a minute. I might save that one for B. Dinosaur. Kitty. If I can't find the angels, that will work. Made with love. Hello, Kitty. I know who I'm saving that one for. Pegasus. Fairy. No angels. A hanger. Interesting. Fancy leaf. I kind of like that one though. An angel. It's a big angel though. Fairy. Turtle, turtle, fairy, bird, elephant, elephant. Cat? I think that's a cat. Dinosaur. Alright, I'm glad I know there's dinosaur ones in there. The little announcer guy. I don't know the... Now I have that song in my head. An airplane. I'm an airplane. Yeah. I'm an airplane. Yeah. 2 hearts. That might be a possibility. It won't be as obvious what they signify. Oh, there's another angel. But it's alright. I wonder if I should put that little peace sign on. That's the 70s though, not the 60s. Let's see. Deer. Oh, I should put a butterfly though. She might like a butterfly. An anchor. Oh, I should put an... How did I not put an anchor on Scuffies? Oh, forget it. Later. Later, Gator. I like that. Let's see. Ballet shoes. A dragon. Love a dragon. Butterfly. Pegasus. Unicorn. Music notes. Star. Alright, let me look real quick in this, which is probably a bunch of us, although I see some in there that are different. See, now you have an idea of what you're getting if you order a million charms on. Put them in here now. They can do that. There's another Cupid baby thingy, whatever, Cupid. Hello Kitty. Those are the only ones that have like a copyright on the back, are the Hello Kitties. Might be these two, might end up being. It would be nice if they were different though, I don't know. That looks like the little Sparks guy from Awana. You can't see him. I like that flower key. That heart's fun. Apples. A cat. Ooh, another cat. That's a cute cat. Bird. I think I might do the feet. Actually, because I'm not crazy about the angels. So, and then it will match her tattoo. Alright. Get out a couple of the black ones here since we've got a lot of, you know, a lot of black going on. And let's see, for Rach. Or for the person who the pink journal is for, whoever that may be. Like those. And the footprint. Oh, they're right there. The footprints in those. And let's see, what would signify Becca? I don't know. Alright, these can go back in there. Oh, I was going to do the music note too. I think. Alright, and then for... Oh, they'll do the matching keys. I like that. Okay, cat, a leaf, a little daisy, heart, and we're going to do the butterfly. And we're doing the footprints instead of the angels. Probably more charms than I need on these. That's alright. Alright. We also add Alright, I want to put the footprints on this though, I think. Alright, good luck with this. I'm glad I have more than one of these. Oh, this one, I think. Ouch. And then the key at the bottom, which matches the key on the other one. I'm going to put the double heart of this. We'll see. Let's see. Come on. Why you gotta be difficult? This is why 2 is helpful. Okay. There we go. Put 1. Close it back up. Close it back up. No, for real, close it. Close, close, close. Oh my goodness. Alright, now you see how I've done these. I'm going to pop. Did I ever stop? Yeah. I'm going to pause while I put the rest of these on. You see how I did it. You can tell me what I did wrong. That's fine. There we go. Too much. Too much. Too much. Yeah, I probably could just use my fingers, huh? Alright, flatten that a little bit. Alright, I'm going to pause. Alright, I'm calling it done. So, whoops, we've got our closure, and I did put a charm on each of these, which probably not the smartest thing for something that she probably might use in her purse. I don't know if she will or not. I made this so that it could go inside or outside. So it can hang outside, or if she needs to protect it, it can go and this is black and pink are her favorite color combinations, and the 2 hearts represent her and her husband, and the other chain is for her children, and this one's her daughter, and these are the 2 that she lost, but they're still part of her, so that's what I did. And then her daughter will have a matching key like this. And then we just got a heart and a music note, which I put in the same signature that has the music paper. I think the other music paper is in this one. Well, one of the music papers is in that signature anyway. I don't know what happened to the other one. Anyway, and then a bone because she's got dogs, and a cat because she's got cats. So, and I don't know, they're kind of cute like that. So, and then we have our closure, which also has a charm, because, you know, can you have too many charms? Probably. So that's it. That is the completed pink and black journal, which I would say is mixed media between the collage, the inks, the paint, the sewing, the fabric, the charms, the dyeing of the paper. At least I've got dyed paper in there, and yeah, you definitely use mixed media in junk journaling, or this isn't really a junk journal, it's a journal, but so yep, there we go. That is the completed little 7x4, with the papers being about 3.5, flow journal. And that's it. So thank you for coming with me on this journey. This, I think it was a 3-part series it ended up being. Have a delightful day, everybody. Much love.